What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's December the 10th, so time to move on to our 10th beer from the Cali Brewers Advent Calendar. So if you haven't seen the videos before, this was picked up at a Costco in Cleveland. And big shout out to Anderson for picking it up for me. Let's see what we have for day 10. If I can find it. 10. Oh, this one's falling a bit. The only downside is I think as they come out, they're starting to drift a bit. Interesting beer here. Never seen this one before, never tried it. This one is called Käuzle, K-A-U-Z-L-E, German Style Pilsner. A lot of stuff in German that I don't know. Let's see what else we have here. This is another interesting one. I have the card pulled up for the Käuzle, and this one here says it's 4.8% alcohol by volume. When you go to Untapped, it said it's 5.1, so I guess this one's slightly lower than what it said on Untapped. Now this looks like it's from Kauzen-Bräu, and they're from Ochsenfurt, Germany, or Ochsenfurt, Germany. Pilsner, I think this is the first Pils that we've had from the group. I guess this is a German Pils, so it should be a little more on the yellow side than the Czech Pils. And hopefully a little hoppier. Let's see. Wow. That thing is pouring a super light color. Perfect beer. I just went out to dinner and had a Guinness, and it was actually Dad Day for Rheingeist Brewery at one of the local bars here. So they're breaking out Dad as their Christmas beer. So I had a couple of big beers earlier. Nice to have something a little lighter here. Color on this is quite light. I'd probably say, going with our Brew HQ SRM chart, maybe a 2. I mean, it's pale straw, very light in colored, crystal clear. You can see right through it. Kind of surprised me. I expected this to be a little hazier. A lot of times the German ones have a little bit of cloudiness to it, but this looks okay. Ton of carbonation in there. Head, big thick head. Of all the beers I've poured, I think this one poured with the most head. Most of them kind of hit that 0.5 liter mark without too much trouble. This one, a bit carbonated, but head looks decent. Looks kind of soapy up in here, but nice big, thick white head. Just a bit of sniff. Kind of like a light bready malt, like you'd expect. Little slight sweetness to it, but not too much. I was expecting a little more of a floral note. I mean, you can pick up like a tiny bit of a floral hop thing, but just very subtle. Looks like a decent beer. Let's give it a shot. Prost! Now, first thing, I had expected this to be super light bodied. I will say a lot of the beers in this so far have been kind of medium light side on the spectrum. Because this is so light, I expected it to be very, very light bodied, kind of thin, and it's not. It's decent medium body to it. As far as the taste, you kind of pick up a little bit of breadiness, a little bit of a kind of a cracker malt thing going on. You get a little bit of sweetness, but I did think it would be a little sweeter too. Maybe a slight bit of sweetness, like a honey kind of sweetness. And you do get a pretty decent hop finish at the end. Like I said, on the nose, the hops wasn't very pronounced. I mean, you picked up kind of like a light floral note, but it wasn't anything too crazy. But after you drink this, you do get a nice hop bitterness at the end of it. And I guess that's what I was expecting. I do dig the Czech Pils as well, but sometimes you like something a little bit more bite to it. And this would definitely fit the bill. This is a solid beer. So, ratings. I didn't go into the ratings. Untapped 3.27, Beer Advocate 3.66. Overall, this got an 84 on Beer Advocate, which means there was actually enough ratings, enough people got through it that they put up the aggregate score. I think for every other one I've had so far, it's been an NA, and the only people that had tried it were people drinking this calendar. So cool to see that it's made it to both ratings this time. And for me, it gets an 84, which is what? It's a solid B, right? I think that's probably about right. It's not the best beer I've ever had, but you could do a lot worse than this. This is a solid brew. So thrilled to be able to check out this Pilsner. Käuzle, you get a big thumbs up. If you liked the video, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. As always, excuse me. See how carbonated that is? It's working a burp out of me. I try not to burp on camera. As always, you got any comments? Jump in down below. Have you tried the Käuzle? If so, let me know what you think about it. Have I been pronouncing Käuzle terribly wrong? If you're German, let me know. Probably did. I apologize. Hey, Till next time, cheers.